Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Loyal Subject's Best Action Nickelodeon Avatar The Last Airbender Aang. And I'm pretty stoked to actually have this figure because it looks awesome, comes with tons of accessories, and as you can see it comes in that typical style packaging that you would see with the Best Action line, and you got the animated artwork of Aang right there. On the right side of the box we got Aang going full Avatar mode. On the back of the package, we have a little bit of read-up information, so feel free to pause it if you'd like to read it. You see all the accessories shown below, cool artwork of Aang ready to throw down and fight, and it does say 31 points of articulation. Now, looking at the figure, I would never have guessed there's 31 points crammed into this little figure. Out of the package, Aang comes with two open hands, and the hands have little arrows going in the direction that they should. I'm going to bring that in here really quick so you can take a gander. You got his little blue arrows. Aang also comes with a pair of gripping hands. Finally, the last pair of hands we get for Aang is more for his, when he's sort of like meditating, going into his avatar state. We get a fist hand and a flat palm hand. And as you can see, the arrows on his hand are white with a little blue outline. More of him going into his avatar mode. We do get Aang's glider, and it's in its stick mode. It's all painted brown with the silver rivets painted. And honestly, they did a pretty good job. It would have been cool if you could, have two of these. One that's open, one that's closed. But, just having this in general for the price of the figure, a nice little add-on. Now, my favorite accessory that Aang comes with is Momo. The paint on his face could be better. You can see the brown is not painted as cleanly, but the eyes look amazing. The nose look good. Inside his ears are painted. He's got brown on his body. There's no articulation out of this guy, but it's still cool that we actually got Momo to scale with this Aang, and the tail's painted. I mean, they didn't hold back on the paint. It's not the cleanest on his face. But I mean, I could just match up some brown and probably fix those little spots, but it's cool. Now, Aang comes with a couple alternate heads, one of them being his happy, having fun, smiling head sculpt. And you can see that inside his mouth is painted. Looks pretty good. Teeth are painted. The eyes look great. Even as the arrow on top of his head, very cleanly painted. They did a heck of a job on these head sculpts. I do wish the angle of like the cheeks to the chin were a little bit thinner, because it sort of gives him a little bit of a fat face. But when you see this, you're like, this is definitely how Aang looks in a good portion of the Avatar series. To go with those Avatar summoning hands, we do get the Avatar mode head sculpt, and it's pretty much the same stern, angry face that it looks like it came with, just the eyes are painted white with a blue trim around them. Not the cleanest paint job on the eyes, but I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, it is a $15 figure. The arrow on the head looks pretty good. It goes all the way around. So when you're getting him to channel his inner avatar, you can definitely get him to do that with this head sculpt. Now, looking at Aang up close, the head that comes on him is more of his stern, I'm going to mess you up looking face. I really like the happy face. It's probably what I'm going to have on him, but it's great that we got 3 different head sculpts with this guy. And again, I'm going to keep saying it's like a $15, $16 figure, and it came with all those accessories. And the head sculpt looks pretty good from different angles and everything. Now, the series, the animated series, his chin was a little bit more to a point. So they gave him a little bit more of a fatter cheeks, which is okay. He comes with this like rubbery little shawl here. A lot of you probably looking at it, straight out of the box, and you're like, why does this thing look weird? And it's looking weird because of that weird little shawl. So I'm going to show you. So take his head off. The shawl is just like, I don't know if it's like yellow or it's orange painted yellow. That's what it is. It's all rubber. Get rid of that thing. Pop his head back on. And he looks like he has normal shoulders and neck like he should. And then you really can see his whole body. It's all cast in that mustard yellow. You know, not looking too bad. Not looking bad at all. Got the little orange wristbands, orange belt. We got his chaps. And this is accurate to the show. They didn't get cheap. Brown all the way through. I mean, they didn't hold back when it came to painting these guys. I mean, they definitely even painted the shoes and everything. So where there was paint, they put it. Now diving into the articulation, this guy, you saw that his head's on a ball. So he gets all the type of attitude. He can look down that far. He can look up that far. So, you know, decent amount of articulation there. We do get some butterflies in the arms that actually do work. The arms can go full 360. You can lift them up quite a bit. We get bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows. So you get some good range there. I can get it to angle, yeah. So double jointed. We get some wrist rotation and bend going on in here. So already a good amount of articulation just in the arms alone, which again, I'm okay with. I mean, it's the articulation we would need with this guy. We do get the ab articulation. You can lean back and forth, sort of. Not much. Can't even really like twist that much. There's something. There's like, it's a ball. So you might trim it a little bit, but you can see he can do hula hoop motion, waist rotation as well. So that works. It's not a ball. He can do the splits this far. He does have thigh cut in here as well. These are chunks of like hard plastic. So when you're moving them, you're going to probably have to move it from this side, as you can sort of see. We do get double jointed knees that don't really seem to get affected by this piece either. So it sort of just tucks behind the knee. And then there's ankle pivot and ankle bend. Now, the plastic that this guy comes with, sort of mixture. Like the legs feel a little bit more gummy, but not horrible. They aren't too bad. I mean, he can kick his it clicks, but he can kick out pretty far too. This side, unfortunately, this leg does not want to kick out. Like, I can try. It doesn't make any clicks or anything, so I'm afraid it's going to break the hip. You can get your Aang to balance on one foot, doing some martial arts, fighting off the enemies. You can just do a simple pose of Aang focusing and summoning the inner avatar within him. Now Aang, all geared up, got Momo on his shoulder, holding on to his glider. It's a solid figure. I mean, I can't really complain too much. I'm looking at the price point and what you get for that price, and it's pretty solid. I mean, the rubber shawl and stuff like that, I mean, you could probably find somebody that can make a fabric one that'll sit a little bit better. But I mean, as you can see, I have him all geared up and he doesn't look half bad. You know, the shoulders, sure, they do seem to go up a little bit, but that's all based on how you're angling these arms up. The further they go up, the further they push that up. Now, for some comparison, I busted out Zartan from G.I. Joe Classified series and Jazzware's Fortnite wildcard figure, and they look pretty great together. I mean, his scale, he is a younger child, so I mean, him to Zartan, you know, looks pretty good. Even to Wildcard. Wildcard could be just a younger guy. If you have any effect pieces laying around from other figures or other toy lines you collect, don't be scared to bust them out. As I busted out a Super Action Stuff effect piece. It was either from the Bag of Violence or the Firepower pack, but either way, I sort of put it on his hand. It looks like he's sort of summoning up the air and doing some air bending. And this figure has blown me away since I saw other reviews, since I've gotten it in hand. The figure's fantastic. If you're looking for an Aang figure that has some really decent articulation, beyond decent, honestly, and you want him to scale with your 1/12 scale figures, this is the Aang to pick up. It's a beautiful figure, comes with tons of accessories. I mean, again, I'm sort of mind blown that it was a 15 and some change, basically $16 figure. So if you guys are into Avatar, you're looking for a little monk kid to have with your 1/12 scale figures, definitely hit up Target, pick it up. It is a great piece. I love the series, and this figure definitely, I feel, captured it to the T. So that sums up my unboxing and review of Loyal Subjects, the best action Avatar Aang figure. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me, as it'll mean the world. And also hit that silver bell notification so you know when I post up a new video. Also check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Website's down below, and there's a promo code just for you guys to get free shipping on anything you see on that website. And also check out the Toyco pre-order group down below. It's a Facebook group. You join in for free, and it stays, keeps you up to date with what's coming out. And if you see something that you want, you can actually pre-order it, and it's some of the best pricing you can get when you're looking into pre-ordering collectibles. So definitely check that out as well. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.